I won't believe this is a thing until I am actually sat in a cinema seat and that film starts on the screen. Until then, I do have no faith in this movie ever going to happen, ever. Hey guys, how's it all going? So, news dropped yesterday, or in the early hours of this morning for me where I am, that a crew, a Crow reboot is finally going to happen. Not a Crew reboot, a Crow reboot. I'm keeping that in. I can't be arsed. I'm not filming this again. So there feels like there has been a Crow reboot trying to happen for what feels like now has got to be like 14 years. You know what I mean? The first time I heard about a reboot for this movie, I was in my late 20s and had a head full of hair. This is how long it's taken to get a Crow reboot off the ground. And I looked into it a little bit, and the amount of actors that have been attached to this thing, and it's never happened, is unbelievable. This is why I have no faith in this new news of this reboot with this new actor, this new director even happening. If this falls by the wayside later this year, I will not be shocked. Because then next year, or in the next 2 or 3 years, it'll just be another actor and another director attached to it. And then it'll just fall apart again. But I looked into this, guys, right? So, back in 2010, right, Mark Wahlberg was attached to play Eric Draven. Now, I like Mark Wahlberg, but thank God that didn't happen. And then it was rumoured in 2011 to be Channing Tatum, Ryan Gosling and James McAvoy. But the main name attached to it in 2011 was Bradley Cooper. Now, I quite like Bradley Cooper as well, but thank God that didn't happen. So that all fell by the wayside. And then in 2013, Tom Hiddleston was close, apparently. I could see that, to be fair. I quite like Tom Hiddleston. I think he's a really good actor. But the one that was actually cast as Eric Draven in the Crow reboot was Luke Evans in 2013. Now, I could see Luke Evans in this role, and I quite like him as an actor as well. It's a shame that didn't really take off. But again, apparently he was cast. How true that is, I don't know. But then that fell by the wayside. And for a good 2 to 3 years, Jason Momoa was attached to Eric Draven. Now, I would have loved to have seen a Jason Momoa Crow movie. I like Jason Momoa, man. I really do. I think the guy is brilliant. And I think he would have really suited this role perfectly. He's just got that thing about him. You know what I mean? And that fell by the wayside. So that didn't happen. So this has been quiet now for about 4 years. And now the Crew reboot has come back around. And apparently it is going to be Bill Starsgard. Is that how you pronounce his last name? If I've butchered it, I'm really sorry. Basically the guy that played Pennywise in the It movies. That's all I really know him from. I haven't seen him in anything else. But I thought he was brilliant as Pennywise in them movies. I really did. I thought he did a great job. So apparently he's been cast, or he's rumoured to play Eric Draven. I don't really know which one it is. But the director is rumoured to be Robert Sanders. Is it Robert Sanders? Who did Snow White and the Huntsman and Ghost in a Shell, which I've never seen. But apparently that's crap as well. So, yeah. That's the rumour mill on the Crow reboot as we have it. So apparently Bill Skarsgård as Eric Draven and Robert Sanders is going to be directing. This ain't going to happen. So don't get excited about it, guys. I think this is going to fall by the wayside as well. Like I say, I will not believe, even if they're filming this damn thing, I won't believe it. I won't believe it until I am sat there and that film starts on that screen. I won't even believe this is a thing. I hope they do get a reboot off the ground, because I would like to see a reboot of this movie. There's what a world to dive into and so much to explore. I love the original Crow movie. It's one of my favourite movies, and it's such a horrible shame what happened to Brandon Lee in that movie, and such a horrible thing to happen to a young man. And there's no doubt he would have been absolutely catapulted into Hollywood stardom, into the A-list, if he didn't pass away. His performance in this film is outstanding. It really was. And I loved the movie. I really do. I've never seen any of the sequels. And from what I read and hear from other people, you don't want to. So if this ever does get off the ground, I hope they do the original film justice. But yeah, God, they've been trying to get this thing off the ground for like the last, freaking 12 to 14 years at least. So we'll see. We'll see, guys. What do you think of this news? Who would you like to see play Eric Draven? Actually, who would you like to see direct it? And are you a fan of the original movies? Did you like the sequels? Let me know in the comments below whether I should check them out. I've been told not to. But let me know what you guys think. It's always nice hearing from you. And as always, guys, please take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you again real soon. Take care, guys. Bye now.